I always thought my neighbor was just a quiet, lonely old man. But when I started hearing whispers through the walls at night, I realized something was very, very wrong. I moved into my apartment last summer. It was cheap, close to work, and seemed perfect except for Mr. Grayson, the elderly man next door. He never spoke, just nodded politely when we passed in the hallway. I thought he was harmless. Then the whispers started. At first they were faint, like static from a distant radio. I'd hear them late at night, just as I was drifting off to sleep. I brushed it off, thinking it was the wind, or my imagination. But the whispers grew louder, more distinct. They weren't in English or any language I recognized. It sounded like chanting, low and guttural, coming from the other side of my bedroom wall. I tried to ignore it, but one night, I couldn't. I pressed my ear against the wall, and the chanting stopped. Instead, I heard a single, clear sentence in English. Asterisk, I know you're listening. I froze. My heart pounded as I stumbled back from the wall. The next morning, I confronted Mr. Grayson. He smiled for the first time, his eyes glinting as he said, "You shouldn't have listened." That night, the whispers returned. But this time, they weren't coming from the wall. They were in my room. I moved out the next day, but sometimes, late at night, I still hear them. And I know he's found me again. If you ever hear whispers through the walls, don't listen. Trust me.